ain't gonna give in now. I just gotta live this now. I be gonna be man, I'ma kill this stuff real quick. I'ma go take it to town, cause I gotta be that king in the ring when I'm knocking them out when I'm back with the whip. Cause I am just up on the journey. Just know that I'm just going insane.
Warriors, rise. FBI raids Trump's Mar-a-Lago home. Warriors, I'm going to break down facts, figures, numbers, logic for you. We're also going to talk about that helmet right over my shoulder right here. Here's what I'm going to share with you guys. I'm not even going to do my introduction. It's time to get disciplined. Screw motivation, screw inspiration. That's all fleeting. It's time to get disciplined. You cannot develop a strong mindset if you're not a disciplined individual. That's a fact. That's what we've been teaching in our Warrior Academy for years. Over 5,000 warriors worldwide, teaching them discipline, patterns, repeating the same things over and over again in a positive high frequency in order to become the vibrational frequency and reality that they see. So warriors, I'm going to dive through this stuff, but I'm going to share with you the facts, figures, numbers, logic I've been presenting to you guys for over a couple of years now. But specifically the last couple months, there's been a lot of changes happening. Now, I'm not worried about this stuff. I'm not worried about this stuff because I know who I am. I am knowing. I am the cause and effect of things within my reality. So as I present these things to you, I'm not picking left. I'm not picking right. You guys know my opinion. I believe the left and right created the left and right. And this is all about dividing human beings. We are all one consciousness, spiritual beings having a physical experience. Because you live in another country or have a different color of your skin does not make you greater or less than me. I love you very, very much. You're a mere reflection of me. And the things that I'm attacking you for is the very things I need to work on within myself. Human consciousness, warriors, is out of line right now. We are so deep in our left hemisphere of our brain, it is actually scary. And discipline is the number one thing you should be focused on right now. Getting yourself disciplined in your mindset, your heart space, and your gut space. Because warriors, that is going to be the differentiator as we move into this brand new world. Now, I've been showing you facts, figures, numbers, logic. If you didn't watch the video yesterday, please go watch the video. It aligns with this perfectly of what I was talking about. Okay, I'll attach the video here on this. How we do this stuff on this things. I'm just show up with, whatever. Let's dive into it. Okay. So remember I showed you this. Do you remember back in June 7th, 2022? This actually on my TikTok went extremely viral. So this went to 7 million views. The Department of Homeland Security issues National Terrorism Advisory, the NTAS bulletin. It says in the coming months, the DHS expects the threat environment to become more dynamic as several high-profile events could be exploited to justify acts of violence against and a range of possible targets. The targets could include public gatherings, faith-based institutions, schools, racial, ethnic, religious minorities, government facilities, and personal, U.S. critical infrastructure, the media, and perceived ideology opponents. That last phrase right there. So the DHS, Department of Homeland Security, threw out a terrorism bulletin for Americans against Americans. Last line. And perceived ideology opponents. I don't care how strong your mindset is, how much you're working on your mindset. If you're not disciplined, things are going to change pretty dramatically for you, warriors. No motivation, no inspiration is going to beat discipline right now. Okay, so let's dive into this. So that was on June 7th. Now here is the thing that kind of makes it interesting. So I'm going to share it with you guys. FBI, if you're watching this, my name is Coach JV. I am the top health, mindset, crypto, and business coach in the world. What you believe in your heart, you think in your mind will eventually become your words and become your reality. If you can see it in your mind, eventually you can hold it right here in your hands. What you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. What gets ingrained in your subconscious mind becomes an unconscious activity. And FBI, if you are worried about the warrior culture, the 3T Warrior Academy is about light, love, positivity, becoming a better father, a better husband, a better partner, getting our shit together financially, spiritually, and becoming the best version of yourself. Within our Warrior Academy, FBI, there is no division. It is love, light, and positivity, and people come in and can be whoever they want. We have helped people worldwide find themselves, become better citizens of the country that we all know, like, and love called America. So what we're about to watch right now, this was sent to me so many times, a document. I thought it was FUD. I thought it was FUD warriors. But remember what I just showed you. DHS, Department of Homeland Security, June 7th, told you and warned you that things were coming. They told you it's coming. And look at what's happening right now. Did they know this was coming? So this is Senator Ted Cruz going over a document. I'm sorry, I'm a little fired up about this. Going over a document that was sent to me by a bunch of people. Our warrior helmets on there. And it's not just about us. There's the Spartans. There's all kinds of different stuff. You got Spartans. The warrior helmet's on there, the one right over my shoulder right here. And it says warrior culture. What do I say every single day? Warriors rise. Warrior is your heart. It's love. It's love for thyself, overflowing into others, FBI. And I think some of these people putting these rules out need to join the Warrior Academy so you can find the light, love, and positivity. Let me ask you a question, FBI. Do you have a son or a daughter? Do you have kids or cousins? What type of role models do you want in your country? Do you want people out there promoting having dominion over women and dominating in cars and houses and all this stuff? Or do you want people promoting light, love, and positivity and becoming better citizens within your United States? That's what the warrior culture is. Spartans, warrior culture, coming together as communities for fitness, mindset, families, community. So all the things that we built America on, freedom. So let's watch this, warriors. This stuff is pretty remarkable, what we're seeing within our country.
Also included on this is a text that I was particularly struck is the Gonzales battle flag. Come and take it. As indicative of being a violent extremist militia. Well, I will self-report right now that every day in the Senate, I wear my boots that have the Gonzales battle flag on the back of them. Director Wray, what are y'all doing? This makes no sense. Do you agree with this FBI guidance that the Betsy Ross flag and the Gadsden flag and the Gonzales battle flag are signs of militia violent extremism?
Okay, so let me give you some context. Above the Betsy Ross flag and the Gadsden flag, above that is the warrior culture. It has our warrior helmet, the warrior helmet that is, it represents a warrior, right? A Spartan. And it says warrior culture.
Well, Senator, I'm not familiar with the particular document you have behind you, and I'm not in the practice of trying to comment on documents that I haven't recognized. But I will tell you that when we put out intelligence products, including ones that reference symbols, which we do across a wide variety of contexts, we usually take great pains to put caveats and warnings in the document to make clear that a symbol alone is not considered evidence of violent extremism.
So this is your FBI director. He says, I'm not familiar with the document that's floating around, but we usually put details in there. Usually. Okay, so here we go. Remember, DHS warns us on June 7th that terrorism is going to be against Americans. They put this out deeming who terrorists are within America based on light, love, and positivity, or whatever you believe in. What America's foundation is built on is freedom. And then last night, now this is not politics. I'm just giving you facts, figures, numbers, logic. Okay. Trump announces he's going to run for president on Saturday.
There's breaking news out of Palm Beach, Florida. Former President Trump says his Mar-a-Lago home there is being raided by the FBI right now. He detailed it in a lengthy post on his social media site. CNBC and NBC News have not confirmed the law enforcement activity, but the former president wrote that a, quote, large group of FBI agents is at his property. He describes it as a siege, calling the raid unannounced. This comes just weeks after NBC News reported that the Justice Department has been investigating the former president's actions as part of its investigation into the events of January 6th and the insurrection at the Capitol. Now, to be clear, we have no indication at this point as to what the nature of this raid entails, but we are working to learn more. We'll get updates as to you.
Okay, so you saw it. Okay, I'm showing you the facts, figures, numbers, logic. DHS announces that there will be terrorism within America, our own country. This is our own country, guys. In America, I shared this with you guys. It went viral on TikTok. on June 7th. They come out with a document deeming different people terrorists within America, to include the warrior helmet. Okay. Trump announces, and this is not politics. This is just what's happening. It's not left or right. The left or right created the left and right. These are all distractions to switch you into a new monetary system and a brand new world, warriors. Mar-a-Lago raided by FBI agents, according. Do you know what this is going to do with the separation in people? Do you know what it's doing right now with the separation of people? They literally understand the game. They literally are getting humans to turn against humans. Then U.S. sanctions crypto mixing services, Tornado Cash, citing North Korea ties. Another cyber-related design. The following entity has been added to the OFAC's SDN list, Tornado Cash. So now we're starting shit with Korea, North Korea. We got Nancy Pelosi landing in Taiwan, starting shit with China. America is stirring up shit with North Korea now. U.S. Treasury sanctions Tornado Cash, freezes its assets. This is Tornado Cash right here. So it's a fully decentralized protocol for private transactions on Ethereum. They're completely private transactions. In America, U.S. citizens can no longer legally use an online service used to hide stolen cryptocurrency after the federal government today sanctioned Tornado Cash. Okay. What is Lazur Group? It's really compromising North Korean hackers. This is getting wild. North Korea denounces U.S. aggression as its marks war anniversary. I'm just going to dive into this and just speak, okay? Warriors, I've been preaching this for a long time. I am about peace, love, prosperity, high frequency vibration, right? But we can't ignore the reality that's happening within our world. If you watched the video yesterday, I'm showing you this is nothing new under the sun, warriors. This has happened over and over again in history. No motivation, no inspiration is going to help you through this. Discipline is going to help you through this. Discipline in your finances, in your relationships. It's time to start getting disciplined, warriors. I am leading by example. I'm not going to preach to you and tell you anything that I'm not willing to do myself. What I am saying, I am actually doing. That's why I'm posting it. If it annoys you on my stories on Instagram, I want you to see that I'm leading by example. I'm not telling you one thing on a social media platform and doing another thing on another. I'm becoming the best version of myself in this current paradigm. And I'm here to tell you that your world is changing pretty dramatically right before your eyes. But we're worried about Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. We're worried about, what Kanye West and Kim Kardashian are doing. We're worried about all this bullshit that doesn't matter. What matters right now is your heart, mind, and soul. Everything coming back into alignment, understanding that we are all connected, warriors. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and the color of your skin does not matter to me. Your gender does not matter to me. What matters to me is you are a good human being. It matters that we can work together to make the society a better place. There is nobody outside of you stopping you from being a great person. You realize that, right? It doesn't matter what Biden does. It doesn't matter what Trump does. It doesn't matter what Putin does. It doesn't matter what North Korea does. It doesn't matter what Taiwan does. It doesn't matter what Nancy Pelosi does. It matters what you're doing on a daily basis. In the worst economic times in the world, I've been able to build a 7-figure company. I'm building another 7-figure company. I'm proud to be an American. But we also just opened up a company in Dubai. Whereas I am not attached to anything within the physical world other than myself, living experience, and being a good citizen and a good earthly being here on earth, if that made any sense at all. I don't know if that made much sense to me. That was kind of funny. But I love you guys. I appreciate you. Now, I want you to know this is not to fear you. It's to help you understand. I've been showing you exactly. They're taking you down a little. It's a video game. All right, here's the next thing. Here's what the character's going to do. And we're all falling for it. We're all falling for it. This thing, the Mar-a-Lago thing, it's going to cause massive division, warriors. It's exactly what they want. It's exactly what they want. But here's the thing. This is the greatest time in human history to program your family to generational wealth, freedom. You literally can change all this stuff happening is to move us into a new monetary system. It's all for financial gain. It's all for power and ego. And if you understand powerful people and their ego and what they do within these times, you can get on the other end of that net, warriors, and you can change the game, because whoever controls the money, controls the information, controls the people. That's a fact. I'll leave it at that. If you want to join the Warrior Academy, FBI, it's 3twarrior.com. We'd love to see you on there and maybe raise your vibration a little bit. Appreciate you. Warriors, let's get your shit together. Let's go.